With the news tonight, I'm Royston Drakes. Thanks for joining us. 18 persons are now in custody as the police in Guyana and Suriname continue to probe the deadly piracy attack that rocked both countries. 3 of the suspects were arrested locally, while 15 were arrested by Surinamese police. Guyana's Public Security Minister Kemraj Ramdatan and 3 senior police officers went to Suriname and met with the grieving family members and government officials in Suriname. The minister said the 2 countries are working to ensure that collaborative systems are in place to thwart such attacks in the future.
Because from the surviving 5 thus far members, it does appear that it is Guyanese who were the actual perpetrators. And of course, what we know now, Guyanese were the actual victims, except for 1 Surinamese, I think. So it really, halted us into a state of somewhat, major disappointment and despair, you can say, because here it is, we were doing very well, and then we are hoping that we are going to still have survivors, and because, hope is something that rests eternal in all of us. But whatever we can do to help the relatives and friends at this stage, we promise that we're going to do.
20 fishermen were beaten and thrown overboard. 5 of them managed to survive, and 3 bodies were recovered in badly decomposed states, while the others are still unaccounted for. Acting Commissioner of Police David Ramnarine said from the first day that the report was made, the Guyana Police Force has remained in constant and intensive collaboration with the police authorities in Suriname.
We have at this point in time 3 persons in custody. There's a lot of information that has already been published in the press in terms of them being suspects and some other particulars about them and so on. But I would want to say at this point in time that the 3 persons in custody are in custody as a result of information received, and it is not definitive at this point in time as to the nature of any involvement or the extent of any involvement at this point in time. We did receive some information for 1 or 2 fishermen which seem to have placed one of the persons in custody at a certain area in Suriname. The thing is that the victims, the first 4 victims who reported, gave call names of the persons who were involved. And on the Suriname side, as far as I'm aware, 1 call name by the name of Crackhead and another by the name of Dick are amongst the several persons that they still have in custody. They had 12, and I'm told the last report I got from our contact in Suriname was another 3 persons.
Suriname's government has suspended the fishing operations in that country following the attacks, but the trade is expected to be reopened in another week.
Hey, looky there. Let me go techie boots.
Boots? No, mama, I ain't gonna get lock up teeth in them big stinky 30-second boots. Plus, it gonna be more cheaper online. And then got my favorite color, pink. Let me go along.
Online shopping. Cheaper, faster, better. Passback.
Breaking news alert. Don't be scammed or fooled by Top Brand imported mattresses. The imported mattress has a 320 coil count. Comfort Sleep mattresses have 416 coils. Top Brand imported coil thickness is 1 mm. Comfort Sleep mattresses, 2 mm. Top Brand imported spring size is 55 inches by 75 inches. Comfort Sleep, 58 inches by 78 inches. Top Brand imported protection mats are of poor quality and very thin. Comfort Sleep mattresses use a 780-gram protection mat. The Top Brand imported mattresses use a thinner foam. Comfort Sleep uses a wider and thicker foam. Don't waste your hard-earned money on a poor quality imported mattress. Buy quality. Buy Comfort Sleep mattresses.
Welcome back. You with News in Depth. Former Finance Minister Ashley Singh and former head of NISIL, Winston Brassington, had strong words for the government, even as more charges are expected to be filed against them. The men spent hours at the Special Organized Crime Unit headquarters in the presence of their attorneys and in Nandalal, says Gunraj and Mark Waldron, then taken to the Criminal Investigation Department to be fingerprinted before returning to Soku, where they were released. Soku is probing more allegations of misconduct in public office. Singh said he will not be bullied or bowed in any manner.
I will not be bullied, bowed, or intimidated in any manner.
Brassington, who is a U.S. citizen, said when he came to Soku this morning, he was told that he was under arrest. He said files for over 20 transactions were mentioned to them by Soku's investigating officers.
The first thing I was told is, I'm under arrest. I said, for what? They said, for alleged misconduct in public office. I don't know how long you all have been out here, but we've been there all day. And they were going through files. We said it would be unreasonable for us to be able to comment on matters. And indeed, they went through 20-something files.
Dr. Singh said he has refrained from making political comments despite the plethora of issues that demanded comments and commentary. He noted that following the 2015 general and regional elections, he moved away from frontline politics. He said his silence over the past 2 years must not be taken for any type of fear or weakness.
We continue to cooperate with the authorities in every respect.
Brassington said every one of the transactions were approved by the Privatization Board or NISIL Board and approved by the then PPP cabinet.
When we went through the list of 20-something transactions, they were alleging public misconduct for our sale to Sol Oil Company in Linden, to Guyana Stockfeeds Limited of land, to the GBTI headquarters which we sold to GBTI, to Bel Air Gardens transactions to people like Ian and Mary MacDonald, Roraima, Senator, Clarence. They're even alleging misconduct when we sell from one government entity to another government entity. PHI, Property Holdings, majority owned by government. The old GPC, if we were selling a property from Company A to Company B. Twins Manufacturing, hand in hand. National Hardware, Pretty Paul Singh Investments, Hicks in Linden, Roraima Duke Lodge. Every single case where you have a valuation above the selling price.
Breaking news alert. Don't be scammed or fooled by Top Brand imported mattresses. The imported mattress has a 320 coil count. Comfort Sleep mattresses have 416 coils. Top Brand imported coil thickness is 1 mm. Comfort Sleep mattresses 2 mm. Top Brand imported spring size is 55 inches by 75 inches. Comfort Sleep 58 inches by 78 inches. Top Brand imported protection mats are of poor quality and very thin. Comfort Sleep mattresses use a 780-gram protection mat. The Top Brand imported mattresses use a thinner foam. Comfort Sleep uses a wider and thicker foam. Don't waste your hard-earned money on a poor quality imported mattress. Buy quality. Buy Comfort Sleep mattresses.
A man's beer.
And that's a wrap for this edition of News in Depth. Do join us again same time tomorrow for another edition.